Hey, hope you're all okay today. Let's see if we can see who's on today. Oh, goodness me. Now, I will take this opportunity to introduce myself and not forget like I did yesterday. So my name is Sarah Parkinson. I'm a children's author and illustrator, and I have written and done the pictures on 2 books so far, and I've got plans for many more in my series. And I'll be running workshops every Wednesday and Thursday whilst all of this is going on and we're all at home. I'm looking forward to doing a new theme every week for you. So if you are watching on replay, please feel free to skip forward to whichever bit you would like to draw today. So let's have a look. Hello, Caitlin. Hi, Tasha. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? What we got on today? Let's see. Ooh, grown-ups, a little bit of a reminder. Get your cups of tea. Make sure that you're sorted. Get your lunch. Oh, hi, Scarlett, Sophia and Sylvie in West Yorkshire. Hello. Hi, Scarlett, Sophia and Sylvie. Nice to see you. Oh, how is everybody doing today? Now, today, so we've got our garden adventures going on at the moment. How is everybody doing with the garden adventures? Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Amelia. Oh, I'm glad you like my hair. I've done some plaits today, going with my flower power thing, carrying on from yesterday. Oh, I am drawing butterflies today. Oh, hello, Henry. I hope you're feeling better, Henry. Henry's not been feeling too well. I hope he's feeling better. Oh, and little brother George. I think, did George have it as well? Hope that everybody's feeling okay today. Oh, have we got let's have a look. Ahana and Anika. Hope I've said your names right. Oh, lovely, beautiful names. Oh, have we got Ruby watching today as well? Now then, so today we're going to be cracking on because we've got a few things to draw. And I want to make sure that we get all the time that we can do for them. So we're going to start off by, first of all, giving big waves. Get some tension out of those arms, because that doesn't make for good drawing, does it? Give them a good shake and a good wave. Say hello. Who have we got? Justin is here. Hello. Oh, is that Marianne that's here as well with Sarah? Hello. Got some regulars. I've got some good regulars who watch every week, and I absolutely love it because I get to know you and see how you're drawing and your writing and everything gets all improved. Jessica Near Dudley is here again. I get to the point where I think that Near Dudley is her second name. Jessica Near Dudley. Let's have a look. Zafira says hello. Hello, lovely to see you, Zafira. Nice to see you. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, we've got Bella and Sophie. Hello. Oh, goodness me. Right, we better get cracking, haven't we? Or else, I don't want to be rushing anything, do we? If I end up spending all my time saying hellos at the beginning, I'll not have any time for the drawing with you. Right, so today we are going to be doing a butterfly, and I'll show you how you can make it so that you show it sideways on as well. We've got a robin, we've got a bee, a buzzy bee. Hi, Zoe. Amelia, hello, Amelia. And a buzzy bee, and of course flower fairies as well at the end. So I'll show you an easy way and a hard way, hopefully. All being well, we best crack on, hadn't we? Let's see. Okay. Going to swizzle you around to my drawing board. Hopefully we'll all go to plan today. Hello, Charlotte. Lovely to see you. Oh, how are we all doing now? I'm going to change the way I do it a little bit today as well. I'm going to do it where I write the name of it at the end, because I know some of you do like to copy down what the name is of what I'm drawing. Going to do that at the end. I'm going to draw first, write the name afterwards, so you've got a bit of time with it on the screen so you can see it. Okie dokie. So, first things first, we are going to do a butterfly. So, our request for a butterfly came from Alina and Mila, and we had one from Iris, Harriet as well, doing butterflies. So, let's see. Let's draw a nice butterfly. So where do we start? Let's start in the centre of our page, or centre of the area where you want to draw. And I want you to draw a head like this. It's just going to be a blob. Well, a nice round blob for his head. It's going to be a he, I've decided, apparently. I'm going to colour in that blob. Okay, it's a little one. Then we're going to do another blob underneath it, but that's going to be an oval. So that means like a squashed circle, but it's going to be squished to the sides like this. So it's going to be like that. We're going to colour that one in too. How are our blobbers looking? Grown-ups, you go and get yourselves a cup of tea and get your lunch. Have a breather. Okay, and underneath that blob, we're going to do kind of like an upside down teardrop. So watch what I do. We're ready? Like a very long upside down teardrop. And we're going to colour that one in too. I'm doing my body in blue. You can do it in black, you can do it in whatever colour you like, because it's a butterfly. There's all sorts of different species of butterfly. Now I'm going to get another colour out for my wing. I'm going to get some purple out. And we are going to draw some big wings. And I think this is one thing that I always underestimate, is how big the wings are. And I'm going to fill it right out to the sides here. So to give you an idea. Make sure everybody can see, everybody's on. Let's have a look. Oh, who have we got watching? Oh, Amelia and Benjamin are looking forward to your drawing session today. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Nicola. So, we're going to draw a line out from the sides of his body, okay? And it's going to be coming from the centre of that middle blob. Okay, can you see? So it's going to go right out to the sides. Not right to the edge, because it's going to go out a little bit further. Right out to here, okay? Then it's going to go up and around. You know, I forgot to do you can tell I forgot to do my exercises because my hands are going a bit tense. If anybody's got tense hands, do your weightlifting with your fingers. Didn't do enough. Waving wasn't enough for my fingers. There we go. Okay, so it's going to go right the way up and round. I'll show you. It's going to go up to the top here. And then it's going to go a nice round curved line back down to his body here. We ready? Ooh. Here we go. Let's do the same up here. Okay, up to a bit of a point. Didn't make it quite as pointy on the other side. And then round and down. There we go. So we've got our top of our butterfly wings. So let's do the bottom. Now the bottom shape is kind of like, can you imagine if you had an ice cream cone? Or like a big teardrop, I suppose. But so like I like to describe this as an ice cream cone that's got a bit of ice cream in it. Like you were drawing a line outside it. Ready? So it's going to go out here. And then it's go around. And then back up to the top. Right. I just like to think about ice cream, I think. Anybody else? Maybe we should do ice cream as another theme. There we go. How are butterflies looking? Now the most fun bit, hello Hannah, hi Daniel. The most fun bit about butterflies is the decoration, isn't it? And you can do it however you like. They tend to be symmetrical, well they are symmetrical, which means that they're the same on either side. So I'm going to draw some big circles here. On my butterfly, I'm going to draw some big leaf shapes out here. Ready? So we've got a big bit up here. They tend to have a nice kind of interesting pattern up here, don't they? So maybe our butterflies have got some, they tend to have like a little edging like this. Colour that in. What else could there be on your butterfly? You decorate your butterfly however you would like it to be. And I'm going to do the head in a minute, so don't do your antennae yet. Let's just get a little bit of excitement going on this butterfly. Well, I always do this bit because I think it just shows off the edges of the wings, doesn't it? There we go. Colour in those beautiful butterflies and add some swirls, or you can do exactly what I'm doing if you like. What else can we do? Let's add some, let's imagine there's a little centre, a little blob just in the top and the middle of the leaf on here. And maybe 2 petals coming out from the side of it. Like a flower. Could do a third one in there as well, actually. Okay. Maybe some blobs. Tend to be bigger at the top, really. Going smaller. Let's have a look. Phew, I'm warm today. How are we doing? Are we all following along? Maybe there's some blobs inside here. Inside the little leaf pattern. You just do whatever you want to do and colour it in and make it look pretty. Blobs and swirls and maybe just like a little sea. Different angles, as long as it matches on the other side. You do whatever you like. It's your butterfly. I'm going to draw a couple of swirls and then I'm going to draw antennae. Now, did you know, antenna, not an antenna, it's not a telly. Now, did you know, so they have antennae, don't they, on top of their heads. Now, did you know that butterflies actually have a little tongue? Well, it's not little, it all retracts and winds in, swirls in. And then when they go to a flower to get some nectar, it goes, and it's a very long tongue to get to the bottom of big long flowers. There we go. So I hope that is a nice butterfly for you. You can do whatever you like to your butterfly. I'll just quickly write it underneath here. I didn't the right way around. No, not that one. Ooh, just. There we go. Okay. Should we move swiftly on to our next one? Let's get a robin today. There we go. All ready to go with our robin. so first things first, we want to draw a little eye. We're going to do a little cute beady eye. With a little, now again, you can do the circle that's in a circle and colour around the outside of it, just to give a little shine, or do what I've done, which is draw a little triangle inside. Or you can just have it as a little black beady eye. Okay. Next we're going to draw a beak. Now, with this beak, I'm going to do it so it makes a little bit of a smile. So if you watch what I do, can you see where I've put my first pen mark next to where the eye is? So it's just at the bottom and a little bit further out. I'm going to do a little line, like a little smile on the front, if you can imagine it. And then our beak is going to come out to here. Just like that. Okay. So there's our beak. A little bit funny so far, doesn't he? Well, let's do the start of. Now this isn't going to be his head. This is going to be the bit on the inside. You know how they're called robin redbreasts? Well, this is going to be the start of the red bit. So we're just going to draw a circle around from where the beak, the top of the triangle of the beak is, around the top of the head, around the top of the eye, and then just stop at the other side like this. Okay, so it looks like a little sweet little Tweety bird at the moment, but it's going to have an extra bit. Okay. Now what I want you to do, if you can, is draw another little bit of an eye, if you can. You can leave this bit out if you want to. But if you draw a little bit of the eye that's peeking out at the other side, makes it look even more like a real robin. Okay, so then we're going to do the top of his head. Is this going to make any sense? I hope it makes sense. Just like that. It'll make sense by the end of it. So there's the top of his head. And then he's going to have, a bit too far round, I think. Okay, so meeting to where the top of the beak is, where the beak is. And then we're going to do a nice wing, nice swoopy wing. Okay, so we reach to the bottom of where his wing is there. Then we're going to do nice kind of like a J that's on its side. I'll show you. It's going to go not quite as far as the head, a little bit further in, and then the bottom of the J is going to go to where the edge of the wing is, and I'll show you. Ready? Like a J that's fallen asleep. Okay. Next we're going to draw a little bit of a tail. They tend to have little chirpy tails, don't they? Then we are going to go back to our little redbreast. And we're going to make a shape. Can you see where I've started that red circle there? We're going to make a shape that's a bit like, I don't know if you know what a monkey nut looks like. Do I mean a monkey nut? Like this. It's going to be a shape just like that. And pretty much any way that you do this, as long as you kind of follow where you think the chest of the robin will be, it's going to look all right. Might be a bit dumpy, like mine is. It's a bit dumpy. But can you see how it looks? No matter how you do it, it's still going to look like what the lovely little robin that he is. I hope you're all having fun with your robins. I'm going to colour my redbreast in a bit, just so it looks like a robin at the end. How are we doing? Let's have a little look. Oh, nice to see some friendly faces. Bella saw a butterfly's tongue once. Oh, wow. Aren't they so interesting? They're really, really small, and they just roll up like a tape measure. Just go back into their mouths. But they're very, very long to be able to get the nectar in the plants. That means that they can get some nectar that other insects won't be able to get. Okay, let's do the bottom of our dumpy little robin. Bless him. Did you know that robins are generally seen as being Christmas birds, aren't they? But they are around all year round. So we're going to do a line following up from the bottom of the monkey nut, bottom of the breast, and going underneath, just to show a bit of an underbelly. And then we're going to do a line following on from the tail, skip the wing, and then just down here. But it's going to go a little bit further down than what this one is. I'll tell you why in a second. You see there, we're going to do a little round line like this. And you see what I'm going to do. Ready? So we've got one line that starts there and one line that starts a bit lower. One line point. That's where we're going to draw our legs. And then we've got one leg that's a bit further back. And one leg that's a bit further forward. And then when it comes to your colouring in, you want to colour in all these bits in either brown, or brown is better, I've only got orange. Yeah, so they're generally seen as being winter birds because they're on Christmas cards and things, aren't they? But they are around all year round. So yeah, very interesting. My husband says that they like to fight a lot, apparently, which is the rougher side of the robin. There we go. So there's our robin. Hope our robins are looking good. And remember, if it doesn't turn out the right way first time, it's okay, you can just try again. Just watch the video again and try again. How are we doing? Oh, I think we're all quietly drawing, aren't we, at the moment? Okay, so I'll start getting ready for the next one. So who have we had asking for the robin? We had Henry's doing a story with a robin in it. Amelia, Cora. Oh, got some nice robin stories coming then, haven't we? How are we doing? Oh, it's so nice to see there's some friends watching as well. I hope it all brings you all together so that you're doing the same thing at the same time. Isn't it lovely? It's like you're all back in classrooms again. Because I bet whilst it's kind of, some people might be thinking, yes, at first, no school. And then it's like, oh, I actually quite enjoy going to school and seeing all my friends and all the fun bits. Okay. Are we ready for our bee? Let's get on to our bee. I've got a very interesting fact about a bee. So we'll get started on it first. This is for Cora and Amelia's story. And we are going to start off with our bee. Now, I'm doing a bee. I can show you how to do a very simple bee. I'll show you how to draw one of those dead quickly. Draw a circle. Pop some curved lines in there. Make sure there's a little sting at the end. Pop on some wings. You can maybe show that those wings are going by carrying on. That's terrible. Oh, goodness me. I'm drawing at the wrong bit. Let's do those wings again. You can show that those wings are whirring away by doing some extra lines on there. Maybe a big eye and a smile. Oh, it looks a bit evil, this one. Maybe he's very determined. And then you colour it in in white and black, in yellow and black, don't you? So you can do that. I've done that wrong, haven't I? So you can do it that way, which is really, really easy. I'm going to show you how to do one that's a little bit more like a buzzy bee. A bit more like a queen bee, perhaps. Are we ready? So I want you to start with a little circle. Now, I'm going to colour all my circle in because on a bee, the eyes are very small and not necessarily showing. So I'm just going to not have eyes on my bee because they're quite small. Plus, I think it looks cuter this way. You'll understand by the end, I think. Okay, so our bee is going to have a body that's right out here. But what I'm going to do, instead of drawing, now what you could do is draw in pencil a circle, a squash circle, an oval, in that kind of area. I'm going to go straight onto it with ziggy-zaggy lines for the fur. Does that make any sense? I'll show you first. So, just dead lightly going to do, like grass. Just make a nice squashed oval. Make sure we've got our sting at the end. Got some squiggly fur. Furry bee. Then I'm going to draw on some furry stripes. Can you see what I'm doing? To be able to make it look like fur. So I'm just going and then going back over it. Or if I go upwards, if I show you upwards. You see? So let's do another big line of fur. Our fuzzy Bumble Bee. These are the cutest ones, I think. Lovely fuzzy Bumble Bee. Put some orange on there. Because I don't have a yellow, it's an orange and black bumblebee. You see how it makes it look like fur? Okay. Then I'm going to draw on the little wings, like petals. And I'm doing this again, this little trick, to make it look like it's buzzing. Okay. Now, let's draw on some legs. And the legs are kind of like blades of grass a bit. Can you see? They're upside down. And then another little one at the back. These ones that carry the pollen, aren't they? Maybe you want to draw a little bit of the pollen, the nectar. Maybe you want to draw a little bit of that on the back. Those busy bumblebees. And what are we missing? We need an antenna. Swirly, swirly. What do we think of our bee? Now, bees, who did we watch? So, Cora and Amelia. Now, did you know that bees dance to talk to each other, to show each other directions and where all the best nectar is, all the best flowers? So it's like they have a little conversation in the sky by buzzing around, going buzz, and then they say, "Oh, round the corner." So if you go round, turn left at the gate, and then down the road, and then it's the second house on your left. That one's got really good flowers. They do a little dance to show each other how to get there. Isn't that funny? I hope that you like the bait. Oh, no, we left it then without having written it. Let's write B. Everybody can see that. How are we all doing? Let's have a look. Oh, I really hope you share some pictures with me as well. Let's see. Amelia has drawn the butterfly and the robin so far. Fantastic. Fantastic, Nikki. Maybe we want to try have a little try to be once she's maybe she's having some lunch. Now having a little bit of a rest. You draw whatever you want to draw. Right, next one now. Ooh. Next. So we've got a nice amount of time now to be able to do Flower Fairy and some flowers. Are we ready? So this is for Amelia and Olena and Bella. This is why it's good to tell me your names as you put your suggestions in. And also it's for Jessica as well, and Jessica is turning 7 next week. Oh, so exciting, isn't it, having a birthday? So let's draw our Flower Fairy. Are we all ready? Let's just make sure we're all there. Let's have a look. Make sure that I've not got my comments there. Right, okay. So we're going to start. Now, do you remember when we were doing people? This is going to be running on that same kind of idea, the way that we did the people. So we start with a round head. Now, my fairy is going to be flying. Let's see. So she's going to have her arms out. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be able to turn you around this time. You're not going to fall over. This is very exciting, isn't it? So your fairy is going to be like this. You see how the arms are going to go in one line, and then the body's going to go out underneath. So let's get our fairy flying. So we're going to start with the details on the face first, just to kind of get that out of the way, and just keep it simple. So she's going to have her hair up in a ponytail, I think, and have a nice little ponytail. Because her eyes... I don't know if I've done my face a little bit strange here. Let's see. Now I'm going to go start my face again, because I can't have her facing right the way down. That's why they put rubbers on pencils, and why they make whiteboards run out. Whiteboards wipeable. Let's try again. Sorry kids. Right. Make it look like one that I've pre-drawn. Right. So I've got a little eye there. And then a little nose. Maybe a little bit of another eye if you can see it. And then a nice big smile. I have to just stick with that, I think. And then with the hair, I like to do, especially with a ponytail, do this on the horses as well. If you do it a bit stripy, then it can look like the hair's shining and you can see the different strands in the hair. Makes it look a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Maybe there's a flower in the hair. Okay, so have a little neck. And, oh gosh, right, little neck, little shoulders sticking out from that neck. Can you see? And those are going to go level with the bottom of the page. See what I mean in a second. Can you see? And our arms. So those are where this is where the shoulders are. The arms. If you think about where the elbow is going to be, and the hand. I'm just going to do a little circle for my hands. And again, think about where your elbow is going to be. And your wrist. I'm also going to show you how to do an easier one after this as well. So please stick around. If you get stuck, don't worry at all. Just watch me draw. Okay. So I'm going to get a green one out now. ball, whatever colour you want her top to be. We'll draw a little top. And that's going to be going out to the side like she's Superwoman. Super Fairy. There we go. And then I do a little curve at the bottom of the vest so it shows that she's not just a flat person, is she? And we're going to draw some petals for a skirt. Are we ready? So imagine you're drawing nice swirly leaves. So if you draw a leaf like that, that's one way of doing it. You can just draw them all out like that. I'm going to draw mine a little bit swirlier because she's a special fairy. Call them a minute ago as well, just to save myself a little bit of time later. Go. Don't forget as well, I'm going to be showing you how to draw a really quick and easy daffodil and a very quick and easy rose. Okay, there's our nice flowery skirt. I'm going to draw some legs. And again, just think about where your knee's going to be. So that's where the hips are. So then we think where her knees are going to be and where her toes are going to be. And then just join the dots. She's got some pointy toes because she's flying. Only dainty little things. Doesn't matter however your fairy looks. She's just having a nice fly. And what else? What do you think this fairy's missing? I think she's missing a flower in her hair, first of all, because I think she should have one. I think she's also missing some fairy wings, isn't she? So, kind of like the way that we've done with the bee. I'm going to do wings just like that, and then I'm going to do little lines like this to show that they're fluttering. You see? Fluttering fairy wings. I kind of feel the need to use all my colours. What do we think about our fairy? Hopefully we're having a nice draw today. Okay, so our flower fairy, I think, needs some flowers to be visiting, don't you? Oh, let's see. Oh, don't worry, Hannah, you catch up later. That's absolutely fine. Hope you enjoy coming back to it. Oh, let's see. Oh, gosh, I've missed a few messages here. Let's have a look. Harriet is really enjoying illustrating her book. She says she's in love with your programme. Oh, that's lovely, Harriet. It's so lovely to have you joining us. Fantastic. We've got some exciting new themes coming up. Scarlett has drawn them all and they look great thanks to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's lovely. Thank you for the bees. They were great in Charlotte's story. Oh, good. I'll have to catch that. That's fine. Oh, lovely. Okay, then. So, got to draw some nice, quick and easy flowers. These are really, 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 really easy to do. Are we ready? So, I'm going to start with a rose. I'm going to draw a rose here. Let's make sure I can see it above the comments. Right. So, our rose, best way to do it, I'm going to show it you big down here first, okay? You draw a swirly squashed line. It needs to be squashed. And it's good if it finishes at the bottom as well. Can you see what I've done? Okay. So if you do a swirly squashed swirl, then what you have to do is just add some lines to the sides of this swirl. Now let me show you. Nice and big. Okay. So there's one on one side, one on the other. And then pretty much, if you look where, so if you maybe imagine that your finger follows across here from, and each line that it runs into, we want to draw a line down. Can you see? So we've got one down there. So we want to do one there. And one there. And one there. Can you see? Let's do it from the other side. So we've got one there. This is one that's good to practice. You don't have to do that with each one. Just showing that you're big. And then the nice green, draw like either, you can think of them as like waves or however, whatever shape you think to use them as, like big blades of grass, or this is the bottom of the rose. Now, of course, all of my flowers have gone downstairs, so I've not got any to show you about this going on. But if you look at pictures of a rose, they tend to have a little green bit at the bottom that keeps it all together. So I'm going to show you that again up here with our nice flower fairy. Are we ready? So do a swirl. I'll show you an easy one and then my liney one. So you can do it like this and then just add a little bell at the bottom and that'd be your rose. Or you can do a swirl and then add all the different lines so that you can, so it looks like it's swirling on the inside. Can you see? What do you think? Of course, I've forgotten about my green bit. Following my own instructions, am I? That could just be a little bit of colouring in at the bottom, couldn't it? Oh, dear me. That's what you get for rushing, isn't it, Sarah? There we go. There is a nice, easy rose. Let's have a look. Well, thank you for the bees and the roses. That's absolutely fine. We've got a nice daffodil coming up now. You might as well stick around for the daffodil. Are we ready? So where shall we draw our daffodil? Let's draw our daffodil here for now. Not hang on to random other bits of pens. Okay, so I'm going to show you in black for this one. So, did I do side down here? Yes, I did. Okay, so what I want you to draw for this one, I'm going to show you big down here again, is, so imagine you've got a big squashed circle again, but this time I want you to imagine, I want you to do it with a wiggly line. So let me show you. Like it's a big blob. Can you see? Now, with that big blob, you just need to add some sides onto it. I've done it massive, haven't I, this? Just had to add some sides onto it and then add some petals. So I'm going to show it you, not absolutely huge, in its rightful place. So let's show you. At least you kind of see vaguely what I'm talking about. So wiggly line, wiggly splodge. Have I even followed my instructions well there? What to now? Okay, should do. I'll just do that again, sorry guys. But too many wiggles, got carried away. Okay. Then little bell, like a little bell. A little curved line at the bottom, like with the rose. Then I'm going to draw petals coming out as if it's coming out of the bottom. Can you see? So imagine there's a circle around here. You see that squash circle there? And imagine that there's petals coming out from that circle. somehow managed to do that so it looks very strange. You get all sorts of different types, don't you? Let's draw another one down here. Bigger petals, that's what makes it. And then of course it's all about adding the colour, isn't it? So we'll just add a bit of orange there so you can see what it is. I'm going to keep my terrible one on there so that you know that we don't all get it right first time, do we? That's just how we learn. Where's my green gone? Oh, that moved you over. There we go. Of course. This is like my practice one, isn't it? Now imagine there's a little stalk coming out. Tend to bob a little bit, don't they, like this? So you have a nice straight stalk and then the daffodil coming out the end of it. This one's one that's looking straight up. Straight up at our little flower fairy. How are we doing? Oh, we're not doing too bad for time today, that's good. And to write flower fairy, probably quite small here, but never mind. Flower. Oh dear. Can you hear the little girl playing outside? Oh, it's lovely weather at the moment, isn't it? Dearie me. Right. How are we all getting on with our drawings today? We've still got a lot of you with us, which is fantastic. Rose and daffodil. I think I'm becoming a bit of a pro at writing backwards grown-ups. This is where I make a mistake, isn't it? No, it doesn't seem to be okay. There we go. So there are our flower fairy. It's our flower fairy, rose and a daffodil. Oh, I was going to show you how to do an easy one. If you get stuck with your flower fairy, nice, quick and easy way to do it. Draw a triangle. And whatever colour you want your fairy dress to be in. Little circle at the top. This only needs to be a little dash. Maybe it's just a little dash in your story. Pop the arms on, pop some wings on. I'm going to do that again for you because A, it's not very good, and B, I didn't really tuck through it properly. Let's do it again for you in a different colour. Maybe you want to do some petals still. Like it's a little bluebell. A little head. Little arms, little legs, and some wings. Maybe you can manage to get a little ponytail in there too. And there you go. Little fairy. Right, so one thing I'll keep telling you every week is that you make sure you practice, keep trying. Don't worry if it doesn't turn out well first time. Remember that everybody started somewhere, and when I was 5 or 6, I was doing drawings like this. It takes lots of time to be able to get better at it. Let's have a look. Well, please can you do the big rose again? Of course I can. I'll talk whilst I do it. Oh, lovely. I was looking forward to the butterfly this week, but actually really enjoyed drawing the bee and the flower fairy. Oh, lovely. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'll draw in the big rose again. It's going to be down here in the comments. So, big swirl. What else did I want to make sure that I told you? Make sure you keep practicing. It's yours. This is absolutely your own book. Oh, if you can manage to make a swirl Finish at the bottom, that helps. Just follow me there. Yeah, make sure that you do practice, because it makes all the difference. If you can see there. If you can swipe the comments off on Facebook. Yes, and make sure, grown-ups, if you could send me the pictures, just visit my Instagram or Facebook wall to see how best to do it, because there's a posting picture thread on there or an email address that you can send it to. And next week, I thought I would do a bit of a rhyming workshop. Do a little bit of rhyming with you, because my books rhyme. So I thought, rather than doing, I wondered about doing a little bit of a reading of my book tomorrow, but I thought, do you know what? I want to do a rhyming workshop at some point. Why don't I do a reading of one of my books for the rhyming workshop? Because all of my books rhyme. Let's have a look. Thank you, Sarah. Amelia had fun drawing with you today. Oh, thank you, Isabel. I'm glad you think it looks cool. Iris is looking forward to this bit. Right, okay, lovely. So, shall I leave that on the screen a little bit longer whilst I talk? Yes, so every single Wednesday and Thursday, whilst all this is going on, I'm going to be doing writing and drawing workshops for you. And you'll be able to just draw and write along with me and get inspired, and then hear what others' ideas are, and not have to miss out on what's going on in the classroom and bouncing off each other's ideas, because that's what makes stories more interesting, is sharing them with each other, isn't it? So I'm so excited to be able to do more with you. Right, I'm going to leave it there because, because I'm absolutely boiling. He's tipped my cardi off. And also, I think we need to get away, and you can watch it again, and you can have a little try at some different ones, and try and get better and better each time, because it will do with each try, especially once you got warmed up. I feel a lot better now. I should be doing a load of painting now. Well, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 10 o'clock for a new theme. So to see what I do with my rhyming workshop. What themes would you like to see? Have you got any ideas of things that you'd like to do? I've had some sent through, so I'm going to have some in the coming weeks. But it'd be quite good if it related to things that are going on. Maybe if you see something, and if you're doing another workshop, and it's got you thinking about doing stories that's something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe there's something. Please send me your ideas, because I'd love to see. Lovely. Okay then, so on that note, I will say goodbye, everybody. Give big waves. It's been so lovely to see you, and I can't wait to see your drawings and your stories. Take care, everyone.